Vitaly Lalatin's next super match has been confirmed. Let's find out who the opponent is. Hello arm wrestling fans, in this video we will talk about Larry Wheels versus Ron Bath practice pull and what this practice means for Ron's upcoming super match. Monster Michael Todd's comeback super match after his bicep surgery and his second match at King of the Table. Devon Larratt's predictions of the East vs West 11 event, and finally Vitaly Lalatin's upcoming match at East vs West 12. So let's start with the first one. Larry and Ron Bath practice pulled at the Vitaly event a little over a week ago. Initially, I thought that Ron is going to get handled by Larry Wheels. I think that Larry should be at a higher level than Ron Bath because Ron is 61 right now, which he was in that practice pull. Ron was able to pin him only a couple of times and Larry did that multiple times with and without the straps. But then I heard Matt Mask and Ron Bath say that Ron also arm wrestled a day or two before as well. So that was his second or third day continuously arm wrestling, and he never likes to do that. His joints don't allow him to do that. So does this mean that if these two face each other in a super match, it's going to be a good one? Well, I think so, especially knowing that Ron's endurance can be better than Larry Wheels. I think it can be a good match. But what's not going to be a good match, judging by this practice pull, is Ron Bath's upcoming super match against the BOAT Ryan Blue Bowen at Arm Gods 3 on 23rd of March. Well, Ryan has proven himself to be at a higher level than Larry Wheels, not only in competition but in practice pulls as well. Or should I have said not only in practice pulls but in competition as well. So I think Ryan should take that match. Of course, it is going to be a grinder, but it will be a good match for Ryan, as he was saying that this is the highest caliber opponent that I'm facing in an official super match till now. Monster Michael Todd uploaded a beautiful video on his YouTube channel in which he talked about his history of past 1 year, about how he got injured and how he recovered from the injury, and right now he's feeling good, he's feeling strong and confident. I'm excited. This is just the beginning for me. I'm looking forward to get back out there and feeling the rush. Just happy to have a healthy arm that's allowing me to pull again. Excited about the future. So Michael's opponent is going to be the undefeated King of the Table arm wrestler Lars Rohrbacken. He has won both of his matches and one of them was an absolute war. So I think Michael has picked a good level opponent for a comeback. Usually we have seen that sometimes athletes go straight for the top after making a comeback and they kind of regret it. I don't think this is going to be a case like that because Lars Rohrbacken is a good opponent for Michael. Well, I think Michael could have defeated anyone else at the same caliber of Lars Rohrbacken much more easier. Why? Because Lars has a flop press. I know he's no Jerry Cadret, but Michael also isn't the Michael that faced Jerry in 2018 and 19. So I think it is going to be a long grinding match. Stylistically, it could be a worst match for Michael to make a comeback. Why? Because Michael is going to be put into that King's move and all of the load is going to be on his bicep and his elbow. So his bicep got a surgery and his elbow got also some bone taken out of it. So both of them are kind of still recovering, maybe 100% recovered, but they are going to be tested for the first time. Some people are saying Michael is going to destroy him, he won't even need the King's move. But when an arm wrestler is willing to give his wrist at the beginning of the round, you don't really have any option except to go for in that open arm top roll. Michael does not have the power to grab him low and force the hook on Lars Rohrbacken. So 100% he will end up in a King's move. But still, I think and I hope Michael is strong enough to pull off a victory in this super match. So what are the super matches that we have for King of the Table 10? Monster Michael Todd versus Lars Rohrbacken, Bacho Saginashvili versus Reno Masic, and I think Devon was talking about it in one of his members only live stream, I guess. Auden Larratt versus Arm Wrestling Whisperer. Engin was talking about in one of his live streams about a match between Rob, who is the owner of Body by Robbie brand, and he's the son of Dr. Mark, who owns YSL. He is going to be facing Coach Ray at King of the Table in some of the future events. I don't know which one. Then Devon Larratt's East versus West predictions. Alex over Artem Morozov. I'm going with Kurdecha. I think Alex Kurdecha is a freaking monster. New world champ Alex Kurdecha. Devon has been notoriously betting against Todd Hutchings and he has been losing all of his bets. So looks like he has learned his lesson. Well, not really. Devon predicted Dadikian to beat Todd Hutchings. Dadikian destroyed him in a way I have not seen Irakli get destroyed. That's not easy unless Irakli had a bad day. That's a very impressive win. I want Todd Hutchings to win. I hope he wins. I'll be cheering for Todd Hutchings. Evgeny Prudnik over Alijan Muratov. Devon said Prudnik will win 4-3 and he was impressed with Prudnik's win over Dadikyan. Ivan Metushenko over Reno Masic. I'm going with Ivan Metushenko because I really believe he's the #1 left-hander. That guy is so unique with how good he can hook people. He can hook anybody. John Brzezinski over Krasimir Kostadinov. Tough match to call. I'm going to go with John Brzezinski on this one. Hopefully, he's got enough hand control not to get in any super long matches. Get it done 3-0. As soon as it turns around, it's gonna be a problem, I think. Can't let endurance become a factor. David Samushia over Myrov. Daniel Prokopchuk over Mindaugas. Oleg Zok over Tutvaridze. Matt Mask over Wagner Bortolato. Irakli Zirakashvili over Paul Lin. Artem Tainov over Zurab Tabbaridze. Robbie Topi over Aymeric Predins. Marcio Barboza over Oleg Petrenko. Vala Ichikiti over Nurdolat Aider Khan. 5 days ago, Engin Terzi announced a super match between Vitaly Laletin and Georgy Svetkov. So this is going to be a difficult match to win for both of them. Why for Vitaly? Because he is going to have a very tough time taking Georgy Svetkov's hand, because literally no one can do that in the recent times, not even Devon Larratt. And Georgy is going to have trouble trying to beat Vitaly, trying to take him down to the pad, because Vitaly has a good defensive move. Not close to the pad, but on his losing side, somewhere between the center and the pin pad, Vitaly gets a strong lock that is difficult to beat. Dave Chaffee and Hermes Gasparini both needed a press to beat that defensive lock of Vitaly. Georgy Svetkov does not have a press. That's why I think it's going to be a good match. But matches that people wanted to see are kind of not happening, because at King of the Table, everyone wanted to see Vitaly versus Devon and Hermes versus Georgy. Now when people want to see Hermes versus Georgy, the match that is happening is Georgy Svetkov versus Vitaly Laletin. Anyways, these matches are awesome. We are blessed to be living in such a time when matches are being served every single week to us. We should be grateful. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.